Welcome back to the dojo. Welcome back to the daily discussions. I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad you tuned in. I'm your host, Professor Hawk. If you didn't know, Hawk Sensei. If you're nasty. Now today, what I want to talk about is a fool's errand. Yes, that's the topic of discussion for today. A fool's errand. Hawk Sensei, what is a fool's errand? I got you. A fool's errand is a task or mission rather that has no hope of success. That could be a suicide mission. That could be all the fraudulent PPP loans that everybody talking about now that the feds is coming to get. Yeah. Trying to impress somebody who don't like you in the first place. Fool's errand. Selling drugs. Fool's errand. Why is that a fool's errand? It's a fool's errand because it always ends the same way. It always ends one of three ways. Do I have to discuss it? Why not? Since I brought it up, right? So look, right? Selling drugs, you either gonna end up in jail, dead, or you just gonna be on the right path. But going that path, you always gonna lose something. You always gonna lose something. You're gonna lose loved ones. Definitely gonna lose money. You're gonna lose friends or so-called friends, and your freedom or possibly even your life. It always ends the same way for everybody. There are no exceptions. It's a fool's errand. Trust me when I tell you. But at the end of the day, right? A lot of things that we do in life are fool's errands. Yes. They have no hope of success, but we do them anyway. I'm talking about things that are not even related to success. What you mean? I'm talking about the overindulgence that we have with entertainment. Always trying to keep up with the Kardashians and watching Netflix every daggone day. And these are fool's errands. We're doing tasks that really have no value. They have no hope of getting us any closer to success. Unless, of course, we're drawing inspiration from these things and making our own story or work of art or whatever. That's the only example that I can think of. I'm not a genius, so you don't gotta take my word for it. If you can find a way, then go ahead and do that, right? But all in all, we want to get away from fool's errands. We want to get away from tasks that have no means or no way, no wherewithal to help us in life. I'm not saying that you can't watch Netflix, you can't enjoy sports, and I'm not saying you can't do it, but we want to minimize our fool's errands. You know what I mean? Another fool's errand I can think of is getting fast food. Most of the fast food that's served here in America is just straight up poison. It's not good for you. And it's not going to make you feel good. And it's not going to help you get closer to success. It's going to run you down and make you feel ill. Have you vomiting or going to the toilet. It's a fool's errand, getting fast food. And you know it's bad when you're going to go get it. But you go get it anyway, 9 times out of 10, because it's convenient. It's quick. You don't feel like cooking, or maybe you can't cook. Who knows? Whatever it is, it's a fool's errand. You shouldn't do it. That's basically what a fool's errand is. A fool's errand is something that you shouldn't do. You just shouldn't do it. You know it's a bad idea. Not, you know what I mean? You know it's a bad idea. You don't need to do it. You can see from where you stand it's a bad idea and you don't need to do it. It's a fool's errand. Foolish. What is a fool? Somebody who does things that are unwise or dangerous. You know what I mean? All because they're ignorant to what can or cannot happen. That's really what it is. Someone who doesn't know. Whether they pretend to act like they know or not, that's what a fool is. Someone who's willfully ignorant. Someone who chooses to not know or to not learn or to not gain insight. But don't get it twisted. There is beauty in stupidity. Even though it's dangerous, there is beauty in stupidity. Yes, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. When you're not aware of something, how can you be worried about it? You know what I mean? When you're a child, you're not worried about adult problems. You may want to be an adult because it looked like they could do whatever, but ultimately, you don't know what adult world problems are. You have no reference. You know what I mean? You have no point of reference. So because it's outside of your realm of understanding, you don't stress about making payments. You don't stress about how I'm going to maintain this, how I'm going to pay this off. You're a child. That's outside of your scope of understanding. You don't have those responsibilities. So as a child, you're a fool when it comes to adult things. It's one of the reasons why adults will say stay out of grown folks' conversation, because you probably 9 times out of 10 don't know what you're talking about when adults is talking. But that's another discussion. Fool's errand. Back to the topic, right? Doing things that have no success. Doing things that may put you in a worse situation. Taking up tasks and objectives that may ruin your life. Wasting your time and your energy and your resources on somebody who will never reciprocate. Investing in cryptocurrency. Say what you want about me, but pattern recognition tells us that cryptocurrency is a scam. We've seen it too many times. It happens too many times. Anybody who knows how scams work, you got to be on the inside, you know what I'm saying, to be a beneficiary of the scam. If you're not on the inside, then you getting scammed. So if you're not the launcher of the coin, if you're not in with the in crowd, or if you're not up on it when they launch it and you buy up to sell because you know people dumb, fool's errands, okay? Stop being dumb. Stop being dumb. Don't believe this hype. All this stuff you see online, you see everybody getting into, just give it some time. Little bit of time. Let time go on. And you'll see the stupidity. All those TikTok challenges, those were pure textbook fool's errands. Devious lick. NyQuil chicken. What was that? That climbing on the crates. Stealing the Kia. Like, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Fool's errands. Stuff that is just nonsense. No need to do it. No reason to do it. No purpose to do it. Other than you think you're going to go viral or get a following. See, here's another thing, right? A fool's errand is going after something that everybody else is going after just because everybody else is going after it. I guarantee you, if they gave everybody in America $5 million, not everybody, most people would be broke within 1 year. $5 million. That's because most people are conditioned to engage in fool's errands. Did y'all see the Beyonce tickets? How much those things cost? Right? I know y'all did because it was all over online. I just happened to pass by and see it. You know what I mean? Fool's errand. Spending upwards of $700 to $3,000 to go to a concert. People are actually taking out loans and financing concert tickets. A fool's errand. You gotta pay bills. You gotta eat. That's a fool's errand. Why would you do that? Spending $1,000 to see Chris Brown? I mean, if you got it like that, hey. But the average person gotta pay bills, man. Gotta pay bills. I know it's tax time, people getting some returns and all that. But don't go on these fool's errands. Don't go out here splurging and spending money when you know you ain't got it. That's a fool's errand. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's a million different things that I could talk about when it comes to a fool's errand. It's just doing anything foolish that may mess up your life, put you in a bad situation. You know what I mean? We want to stay away from those things. And the best way to do it is to go the opposite way you see everybody else go. Because I talked about it in the video before. Narrow is the path. The difficult path is the path that nobody wants to walk. Right? But the easy path is full of destruction. What am I talking about? I just talked about the TikTok challenges. People wanted to go online and try to do something stupid, wild, and crazy to get a following or to go viral or to be known or famous or whatever. And a lot of people doing those challenges, what ended up happening? A lot of them got killed. A lot of them got locked up. A lot of them ruined their reputation for the rest of their life. You always be known as that idiot who stole from the school bathroom, or that idiot who caused a terminal, a terminal like disease or something because you ate something off of a challenge. You ingested something in your body, like some Tide Pods or something. You know what I mean? You like fool's errands. People are going above and beyond to reenact that movie, Idiocracy. If you've ever seen that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we are living in an age, right, where people are doing some of the most outlandishly stupidest stuff. I don't know why. I try to be a sensible person. So I won't ever really completely understand all the nonsense that people subscribe to here and nowadays, right? But before I finish up this little talk, right? Stay away from foolish people. Stay away from fool's errands. Let people say whatever they want. Let people say whatever they want about you. Don't engage. Don't feed into the nonsense of the world. The world is very, very foolish and simple-minded. Sometimes you have to pull yourself away from the world and get perspective. Because before you know it, you'll end up walking down a path with a bunch of fools. And before you know it, you'll be on a fool's errand. And at the end of that road, you'll have a fool's end. I don't know what that is because I try not to do foolish things. I've made my mistakes and I've learned from them. So I know not to go down that road again. I never walked all the way to the end to see what was waiting for me. But if you make it there to the end of the foolish road, please tell us your experience. Please, we'd like to know. But that being said, Hope you waking up every day with a plan, purpose, and a smile. And if you're not waking up with a plan, purpose, and a smile, hey, at least you're waking up. I want you to go ahead and leave a like if you like this one. Share the video because I know you're not stingy. I know you're not selfish. And subscribe because you've came back too many times not to push that button. I appreciate every like, every share, every comment. Take care, guys. Till next time.